Hello everyone. Is my screen visible?
Yeah, clear, sir.
Great. How many people have joined? 10 people. Should we wait for some more time or should we start?
No, sir, we don't have more time. Please start.
Okay. Okay, we'll start. So
Because of
basically,
the
this is the.
Hmm. Because of the recording start now. So if they are missing this class, they will see that recording video.
Got it.
Okay.
So basically, this is the first MEP technical presentation training, which is we are going to give, me and Jafar Saab. So the thing is that this first training will be introduction of MEP services. From next training, we will go more deep into the subjects. Okay. So let's start the training. MEP services. The thing is, what actually MEP is. First of all, the most important thing, MEP work stands for mechanical, electrical, and plumbing works. Any building or oblique structure is just a skeleton without MEP servicing being done on it. In construction, there is a general thumb rule that this what it's called structure thing is the building structure, and then finishing is the body, whereas MEP is the nervous system of that particular structure. So MEP services works as the nervous system of the building. A building must do what it is designed to do, not just provide shelter, but also be an environment where people can live, work, and achieve. MEP constitutes of HVAC, plumbing, firefighting, and electrical, basically. Now we'll dive into subject HVAC services. We will not dive into a deeper side. Only we will go in lighter
Sir,
notes. So HVAC
what about
services,
that gas line, sir? Gas line activity in
gas line
MEP service?
activity. Yeah, that is what I'm saying. MEP pay, agar we will go into that kind of deeper side, it will, the PPT can be of much more time.
No,
That's why
it is coming under plumbing or firefighting.
it will come in firefighting because it will come in
Okay.
GI. Yeah.
Okay, done.
HVAC services. Full form of HVAC is heating, ventilation, and air conditioning. See, whenever we talk about HVAC, mainly HVAC का तीन basic aim होता है. There are three basic aims. First is humidity control. Second one is temperature control, and third one is purity of air. Whenever in any building or in any complex or in any room, when if there is HVAC, AC can be of any type, whatever AC, split AC, window AC, package unit, ducts, whatever, but the aim will be three: humidity control, temperature control, and purity of air. So HVAC system main goal is to provide thermal comfort and acceptable indoor air quality. Types of HVAC system. HVAC system is a very vast field. That's why I'm telling that we will not go into deeper side. We will just go superficially. Okay. So HVAC system is air conditioning. Air conditioning are basically of two types: non-ducted and ductable. Non-ductable will be a split air conditioner and window air conditioner, whereas ductable will be packaged air conditioner and central plant, which will be chill water plants. So in split air conditioning, they are further classified into three types: floor mounted, ceiling mounted, and wall mounted. Floor mounted AC you can see in malls and all these kind of things. Wall mounted is very normal, which we will see everywhere. And then ceiling mounted. So nowadays you can see in clubhouses and all these kind of things, ceiling mounted AC are also being installed. Ceiling mounted AC can further be classified into two types: exposed type and cassette type, and hideaway type. Whereas विंडो एयर कंडीशनर का कोई भी फर्दर क्लासिफिकेशन नहीं होता, इट इज जस्ट विंडो एयर कंडीशनर. Coming to ductable, package air conditioner and central plant. Package air conditioner are basically of two types: floor standing packaged air conditioner and air cooled ductable splits. ठीक है, अब उसका फर्दर क्वालिफिकेशन है फ्लोर स्टैंडिंग का एयर कूल्ड, वाटर कूल्ड. वेयर इज कमिंग टू सेंट्रल प्लांट विच इज ऑफ आवर यूज. सेंट्रल प्लांट्स आर ऑफ टू टाइप्स: DX system and chilled water system. Both the system, chilled water as well as DX system, is further classified into vapor compression unit and vapor absorption unit. This compression unit and absorption unit is the backbone of HVAC. So coming to vapor compression. So as like it is told vapor compression, so it is further classified in terms of the compressors, like reciprocating units, and then centrifugal type and screw types. These all are the types of compressor in vapor compression unit. Whereas in vapor absorption unit, it will be centrifugal, reciprocal, and screw types. So further, when we will go deep dive into the subject HVAC in further our training sessions, we will have a separate training on central plant, and in that I will explain all the chilled water system from each and everything, compression, absorption, each and everything. I can show you some photographs of non-ducted products like I told in this slide, non-ducted and ductable. So non-ducted, split air conditioner, it is coming with indoor unit, outdoor unit, floor mounted, okay? And then ceiling mounted cassette type and then windows type air conditioner. Now coming to the ductable products, like I told you, it is package unit and centralized unit. Package unit is itself a unit in which each and everything is present, compressor and each and everything is present in that particular unit, in package unit. Whereas in centralized plant, it is chiller and chill water pumps and each and everything, AHU, FCU, all these kind of things are present over there. Even if chiller, there can be what it's called water cooled and air cooled, and upon, depending on that we will have cooling towers also, which will be discussed in further topics, further sessions. Now coming to the plumbing system. See, basically in our company we are basically not dealing with much into HVAC sites because we are not dealing with commercial projects right now, but still we have to know that, but plumbing is what we are dealing with right now in all the projects. So plumbing system is really made up of two systems. The first one is the supply system that brings in fresh water. And the second one is drain waste vent system that takes out used water and sewage. Okay? The drain waste vent system also lets air in and waste gases out. Between these two systems are the fixtures. Yani, the supply system that brings in fresh water is water supply, whereas the drain vent system is drainage installation system. Plumbing services. See, these are the subcategory of plumbing services. First one is domestic water system. Second one is sewage water system. Third one is flushing water system. Fourth one is rainwater system. And after that, there will come sewage treatment plant and water treatment plant. So in our projects, which we are doing right now, in domestic water system, we use Kitec pipes or CPVC pipes dependent on client requirement. In sewage water system, basically PVC pipes are being used. In flushing water system, uh, STP treats the water and that particular water, treated water is given to flush. It can be through flush tank or it can be through flush valve directly. Rainwater. When rain comes, so all the water of the slab, all the water of the terrace needs to be disposed away. Okay, so that is a drain water system. It is entirely system. Sewage treatment plants. I will explain in further slides. Sewage and water treatment plant. Now, this is a schematic of domestic water. See, first of all, there is municipal water supply and then tanker water oblique borewell. ये दो चीज रहता है प्रोजेक्ट में. फर्स्ट वन इज म्यूनिसिपल वाटर सप्लाई एंड देन टैंकर वाटर. बोथ दिस वाटर will come to the fire tank first of all. When fire tank is filled, completely filled, then that overflow from fire tank will go to the raw water tank, which is our domestic tank. Okay? And from there, it will go to WTP. This is dependent on client requirement. If client is willing to install WTP, then it will go to WTP, otherwise directly to domestic water tank. And from there, it will go to toilets and pantry oblique kitchen. Okay? This is for domestic water use. This is not for flush. This is domestic water system. Now coming, domestic water systems are mainly of two types. First one is gravity and another one is hydro pneumatics. In gravity-based system, water is fed from overhead tank through the gravity, and to maintain adequate pressure, booster pump is installed at roof level. In gravity system, there is a overhead tank on the roof, and to maintain the pressure, yani some people will say that on the third floor, if the building is of three floors, then obviously the pressure on third floor will not come. So in that case, a booster pump has to be installed because ground floor will get the pressure, but third floor will not get the pressure. So booster pump has to be installed for third floor, and second and first or ground, we can give it directly through the gravity. This system is also in use in my home and all kind of projects you can see. Gravity based system. Now coming to hydropneumatic system. In hydropneumatic system provides water automatically at defined pressure and quantities at many locations from single pumping system. The pump is installed nearby the water tank. Okay. Outside the water tank, there will be a flange, and flange will be connected to the pump, which will be hydropneumatic pump. And this system operates on variety of differential pressures. It operates automatically by sensing the pressure within the defined pressure range. For example, our building are of 40 floors. Okay. So there will be a hydropneumatic pump installed in the pump room. From that hydropneumatic pump, we will give connection to all the toilets and all the flats. So what will happen? There will be a pressure which we will define that to that particular pump. The pressure can be 7 bar, 8 bar, whatever pressure we will define. So all the line will be charged with 7 bar. As soon as someone will open the any tap, anything in their bathroom or wherever. So what will happen? The pressure will automatically reduce. So when pressure will automatically reduce, pump will again restart to maintain the pressure in that particular line from pump till the flat. Now, hydropneumatic water systems are of two types. First one is tap feeding, another one is tank feeding. Question will take in last because already we are running out of time. Okay. Two types of hydromatic systems are commonly used. Tap feeding. In this system, water can be directly supplied to taps from underground water tank. Yani water will directly come to tap from underground water tank. This is tap feeding. Whereas another one is tank feeding, which we are doing in our My Home projects. Those who are in My Home projects know about it, that we are giving water to overhead water tanks through a ring main. And then through that overhead tanks, we are giving water to our particular toilets. In My Home projects, domestic water, right now in My Home, Akrida, Sayuk, and I think Apas also, we will follow the same system. Whereas in tap feeding, what is done from hydropneumatic pump, the line will directly go to each and every floors, and water will go directly from the underground water tank. So there are basically two types of hydropneumatic system, tank feeding and tap feeding. No, in high-rise tower projects, usually hydropneumatic systems are being divided into zone. For example, if your building is of 30 floors, so 30 floors we cannot maintain pressure with a single line. Okay, so we have to do it zone-wise. Yani there will be two zones, low zone and high zone. For example, in 30 floor, we can say G plus 14 floors of the building will be low zone. And then 15 to 30 will be high zone. In this system, like you see, in this low zone, in this system, water can be directly supplied to taps from underground water tank for lower floor buildings only. The water pressure in the ring main for this system is lower as compared to that of high zone. For example, if a building is of 30 floor, then low zone system can be used for G plus 14 floors of the building. Similarly, for high zone, water can be directly supplied to taps from underground water tank, and this the pressure will be higher as compared to low zone in higher zone. Okay. No schematic. Uh, the slide is not too clear. We can explain it later on, but the thing is same. Like you can see, I can show you. See this one. This one is high zone. Okay, and this one is low zone. This one. Similar thing is trying to being shown in this one. Now coming to the water requirement of the project. This is a very important topic which many people will ask. Water requirement of the project. So see, for example, in one of our projects, the number of units was 853. Okay, and the flats were 2.5 oblique 3 BHK. So as per a general understanding, we take 5 persons per unit. Okay, 5 persons per unit is being taken. So 853 into 5. Okay. And then water requirement per person in liters. So water requirement can be as per NBC, it is 135 person per per person. Okay. So 853 into 5 into 135. Okay.
So,
It
sir,
will come
sorry for the interruption, sir.
570
Sorry for the interruption, sir. Sorry. So
Per day or
135. Yes, that's what I'm asking.
per day or per month?
per day. This is per day per person in liters.
Okay, okay.
Okay, for example, if your flat, you are living 5% in your flat, so 135 into 5 for your flats. Okay, so total number of units in that particular project into number of persons per unit into water requirement per person in liter. So it will come total water requirement in KLD. Okay, 575.8 will come in for this particular. No amenities. Amenities, I mean to say clubhouses. For clubhouses, what we usually do for the number of flats, for example, if it is 853 flats, so we consider is 50% of 853. So 426 will come. Okay. And then water requirement person in liters will reduce to 33% for clubhouses. For clubhouses, water requirement per person will be 45 liters only. Because for clubhouses, you are not there for 24 hours. Either you will go for 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours maximum. So we will take it as 45 liters per person. Okay. And then the number of flats we will do 50%. So 1 into 426 into 45. It will come 19.2 KLD. Okay. And for visitor, we have to consider visitor also for our calculation. So visitor, we have to take 2 persons per unit. And for visitor, the water requirement person is 15 liters per person. Okay. So when we will calculate 853 into 2 into 15, so it will come 25.6. This is for visitor, which we have to consider. So total will be 620.5 KLD. So if a project is having 853 flats of 2.5 or 3 BHK, then the water requirement will be 620.5. So our tank should be around this much. So all of you, according to this, what I have told, according to this, you can see that for your particular project, the capacity of tank will be calculated as per this only by designers. When you will see, it will come around this much also only plus minus 10 or 20% they can take safety factors, designers. But it will be lump sum like this only. No, another thing. Sewage water and flushing water system schematic. See, sewage from toilets will come to inspection chamber. Okay. And pantry oblique kitchen will come to grease trap. Now you will say that our sewage from toilets is directly coming to our basement and hanging and directly we are going to take it to STP. Yes, this is correct. For high rise building, it is correct. But when you will go to villa and all kind of things, then this happens. That sewage will first of all come outside of the building, then it will go to inspection chamber. And from inspection chamber, it will go to STP. Similarly, for pantry and like kitchen, since there is oil in pantry and kitchen, so there will be a grease trap. And from there, it will go to STP. Now, STP में क्या होता है कि there will be two tanks. Okay, one is flushing water tank, one is disposal to municipal line. For example, if the number of people are more and the water generation or waste generation is more, okay, so obviously flushing water tank if it is full, so we have to give yani we have to give a bypass line to disposal to municipal line in every project. We have to give a bypass line. Suppose STP खराब हो गया, काम नहीं कर रहा, या फ्लश वाटर टैंक भर गया, तो कैसा भी डिस्पोज उधर से हम लोगों को बाहर पूरा के पूरे सीवेज को डिस्पोज ऑफ कर देना है. And then from flushing water tank, it will go to flushing water for toilets. Now, like I told, this is the for few photographs of plumbing services. Obviously, we are doing my one, but I have taken it from our conventional projects also for better understanding. See, domestic water system, CPVC piping in red brick. You can see we are doing chiseling and then CPVC pipe are installed. But in my one project, the thing is that we are putting groove during the time of casting. Okay, and pipe runs from that. Now domestic water and sewage water system shaft. You can see in shaft CPVC pipe can run, GI pipe can run, PVC pipe can run as per our project requirement. Okay, and suspended piping is same everywhere, whether it is my one or whether it is conventional, it is same. Now coming to sewage treatment plant, like I told, it is the process of purification of sewage water and it can be reused for gardening, agricultural and flush. I will go superficially since we are lacking time already at 6 o'clock. So mainly the work is sewage treatment plant. When the waste will go to sewage treatment plant, then it has to be treated. The sewage has to be treated, and that treated water can be used for landscaping and can be used for flushing. Okay, this is not as per the client requirement. It is from pollution control board. Each and every project has to yani It is must to have a STP. You can not directly dispose the sewage outside. Okay. So pollution control board will come and check the project. That's why STP is must in every project. Now see, STP is also a very big topic, which we will discuss in any of our further sessions. But right now I will tell you STP is broadly classified in India as MBBR, SBR, and MBR. Initially, before 10 years, before 8 years, there was MBBR plants. Later on, and in Hyderabad, we are talking about Hyderabad, SBR plants came into existence. Nowadays, MBR are also there. And now one more new thing is there. For example, even in our project, in my home, Sayok Akridas, the STP is 3000 KLD, yani 3 MLD. Okay. So what happened? 3 lakh KLD. So it will be 3 MLD. So what they have done? 1600 is SBR, 1400 is MBR. Okay. Now this SBR, obviously since MBR is a most latest technology, so the water is more pure in MBR as compared to SBR. Okay. So what they have done, SBR water they are using for gardening purpose. Okay. And MBR water will be used for flushing purpose. Since this water is more pure and the chances of color change or any kind of smell is very less. Now see, basically in most of the project, whatever project space is doing, there will be SBR. Okay. So SBR, see, SBR full form is sequential batching reactor. Now there are few process cycles. One is anoxic fill, aerated fill, react, settle, decant, idle. I will tell you each and everything in detail in further slides. See, this is for SBR. This is not for MBR. In all of our projects, whether there is MBR or not, but I'm not sure about that. But SBR will be there. That is 100% surety. Okay. So first of all, see, bar screen is there. So sewage will come from bar screen. Okay, raw sewage. And in bar screen, there will be two things. Coarse bar screen, fine bar screen. Okay. So sewage will go from there. Then it will go to oil and grease trap. This is ONG, means oil and grease. Okay. From oil and grease, it will go, all the sewage will go to equalization tank. This ONG is just for the purpose that oil will come float above and we can remove oil from that sewage. Okay. No equalization tank. This is EQT. From equalization tank, what happens? In equalization tank, we have compressors in our STP. Okay. So in equalization tank, we will give air to that particular sewage. Okay. But the number of diffusers will be less. Number of diffusers to give air in equalization tank will be less. Okay. But we will give air. So what will happen? Sewage will settle down, pure water will come up. Then that will go to SBR. Okay, this is the main thing, SBR package unit. Then in SBR, the number of diffusers will be more. Okay, there will be coarse diffusers, fine diffusers, the number of diffusers will be more. The diffuser will give air, it will be in the downside, which I will tell you in further slides, in further presentations when I give you about STP. So air will come from the downside. Okay, when water will be there, sewage along with water will be there. When air will come from the downside, what will happen? Due to the thing that air will be blown from the downsides, all the water will come up and all the sewage will settle down. Okay. So like you can see that from SBR there is a sludge holding tank. Okay. Clarified water, the water which comes up. Okay. The water which comes up due to that air process which we have done, aeration. Okay. Aeration is the most important process of STP. What will happen? The clarified water will come above. Okay. This is clarified water. This is clean water. Okay. And then all the sludge will go to sludge holding tank. And from sludge holding tank, can go to filter press. Okay. It can go to anything. It can be thrown out. Yani that is not of use for us. Okay. Sludge. Now this clarified water will go to ACF, carbon filters and sand filter. Okay. There will be two big tanks which I will explain later. That will be ACF and ACF in carbon filter, and there will be a PSF, pressure sand filter. Okay, and from there water will go for UV. Okay, UV rays will be given to water, and now the water is 99.99% pure. Even STP manufacturers, STP vendors tell that this water is fit for drinking purpose. Okay, this is what they tell. So now it will come to treated water tank, and then from treated water tank, it is ready to be used for gardening or for flush. Now coming to stormwater, this is one of the most important thing in high-rise, even in gated community. Obviously, all this kind of sewage and drainage, and we all take special care of this. But when it comes to stormwater, the client pays very less attention to this, and because of this, water is stagnant on the terrace or basements, and it gives seepage on the later stage. So a stormwater drainage system means of conveying rainwater within building project external open areas into public stormwater drainage network. See, when rainwater will come, it can be stored in rainwater tank or it has to be thrown out. This is the only thing which we are going to do with rainwater which we get. There is a rainwater tank in each and every project. Once rainwater tank is full, then we have to throw that water outside of our building. So obviously rainwater has to make a connection with the municipal drainage line. So now I will come to rainwater from terrace of the apartment is disposed by gravity by providing PVC downtake pipes, which will be connected to basement one roof pipe network to catch basins at the ground floor level and channelized to external stormwater drain around the perimeter of the project sites and by gravity to be connected to municipal stormwater drain. Okay. Now coming to the rainwater from the open cutouts and from the ramp, what will happen? It will go to basement 2 level. Basement 2 level can have mud sump or anything, and that mud sump will have some kind of lifting pump. Again, it will from basement 2, basement 3, basement 4, whatever, and pump to the ground floor external stormwater drain, and the excess water from the mud sumps to be pumped to rainwater harvesting pit in the periphery of the project. I will tell you about rainwater harvesting pit. See, this is rainwater harvesting pit, which is also called injection borewell. Okay, what we do, all the water of our basements will come to rainwater harvesting pits, and from rainwater harvesting pit it will go to one more tank, rainwater collection tank, and once collection water tank is full, then it will be thrown out. So what we do in rainwater harvesting pit, we put a bore, okay, of slotted pipes. Okay, we put a bore. The bore is usually done of 100 feet in Hyderabad, which I have seen. Okay, of slotted pipes. So once the bore is done, around that we make a chamber. Okay, pit, and then that particular bore is filled with gravels, metals, and then sand, and 10% is left open. Like I told, 50 to 40, 50% is 40 metal. Metal means gravel. 25% 20 metal, and then coarse sand, and then 10% is open. So what happens when water is flown from the top? Okay, water is connected to it, water comes. So what will happen? All the impurities of the water will be taken away by our gravel and our coarse sand. And what happens, since the pipe is slotted, perforations are there in the pipe. So this water will go to the ground level. So through this, what happens? It will enhance the water retention and increase the groundwater table. Okay, this is the main problem which clients usually don't do, but this is as per the pollution control board, we have to do it. Okay. So if somebody asks you what is rainwater harvesting pit, it increases the groundwater level. Okay. Now coming to firefighting. Firefighting is an activity of prevention of fire during fire in a building, home or warehouse. Fire are extinguished mainly by three types. Okay. All fires can be extinguished by three things: cooling, smothering, and starving by or by interrupting the combustion. Now, fires are basically of four types: A, B, C, D. A1 is paper, wood, textile, rubber, this kind of fires. B is oil, solvent, petroleum products, paint. C is LPG, hydrogen, and then sodium, zinc, titanium, all these kind of fire are class D. Now, coming to firefighting. See, firefighting services will have fire water reservoir, then pumping units, then fire water network, hydrant system, sprinkler system, and then fire protection equipment. Now see, what is schematic? Municipal water supply, like I told you before, it will come to fire tank. Okay? Fire tank. There will be more one bridge inlet for fire tank. Suppose during fire, if the tank is empty, there should be a bridge inlet. The inlet, when firefighting people will come, civil defense people will come, they will fill fire tank through that bridge inlet. Okay? Now fire what tank? In fire tank, there are these fire tanks will be connected to following number of pumps. See, our next training session will be on firefighting pump room. I am telling you straight away. So next session will be on firefighting pump room, which and I will explain you all these kind of pumps from installation till commissioning. Now I will just tell superficially. DP means diesel pump. HP means this hydrant pump, and then sprinkler pump, jockey pump, booster pump. All these kinds of pump. Okay, these pumps are present in our pump room. Now these are the fire pumps. Okay. So basically, when you will talk about fire pump room, in fire pumps room, there are basically three types of pump. Okay. First one is hydrant pump, electric driven. Then there will be diesel pump. Then there will be jockey pump. Okay. So basically, when a fire happens, very initially, I'm telling you, देखिए कभी भी प्रेशर ड्रॉप होता है बिकॉज ऑफ एनी काइंड ऑफ लीकेज, जॉकी पंप स्टार्ट हो जाता है. Suppose our line is having a pressure of 7 kg, which we have maintained 8 kg, 9 kg. If there is a drop of 0.1 bar, 0.2 bar, तो जॉकी पंप स्टार्ट होता है, उसके बाद इलेक्ट्रिक, उसके बाद डीजल. सो फायर पंप है, स्प्रिंकलर सिस्टम है, हाइड्रेंट सिस्टम है, एंड फायर प्रोटेक्शन इक्विपमेंट है. नाउ कमिंग टू इलेक्ट्रिकल सर्विसेज. बेसिकली इलेक्ट्रिकल सर्विसेज देखो टू टाइप्स का होता है, एक्सटर्नल, इंटरनल. एक्सटर्नल्स में क्या क्या होता है? ट्रांसफॉर्मर, एचटी पैनल, बस डक्ट्स, केबलिंग, सोलर सिस्टम, लाइटिंग अरेस्टर्स, डीजी सेट्स, फ्लेम प्रूफ इलेक्ट्रिकल इक्विपमेंट्स. इधर इंटरनल में क्या रहता है? एलटी पैनल्स, डीबीज, अर्थिंग, केबल कंटेनमेंट्स, एलटी केबलिंग, पावर वायरिंग, लाइटिंग वायरिंग, रिसेप्टिकल्स, ल्यूमिनरीज, ये सब होता है इंटरनल में. अब ये देखिए स्केमेटिक. देखिए क्या होता है. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल एचटी इनकमिंग सप्लाई आती है. एचटी की इनकमिंग सप्लाई आई, वो एचटी केबल के थ्रू थ्रू मीटरिंग क्वेस्ट, ठीक है, जिसको कि मीटर के थ्रू हमारे सीटीपीटी के थ्रू आगे बढ़ा, एचटी पैनल में आया. ठीक है. एचटी पैनल में ये पूरा एचटी केबल है. ये मैं आपको ट्रांसफार्मर यार्ड के बारे में बता रहा हूँ. एचटी केबल आया एचटी पैनल में. एचटी केबल के बाद वो कहाँ आया? ट्रांसफार्मर में. ट्रांसफार्मर और डीजी सेट सेम काइंड ऑफ इक्विपमेंट होता है. ठीक है. अब ट्रांसफार्मर जाहिर है उसमें एचटी केबल है, जब पावर चला जाता है तो डीजी सेट सेम काम करता है, आपका पावर जनरेट करता है. तो ट्रांसफार्मर के बाद बस डक्ट्स ऑब्लिक केबल्स के थ्रू आता है एलटी पैनल में. ठीक है. अब एलटी पैनल से देखो कहाँ जाता है? डीबी में जाता है. देखिए एरो डाउन आ रही है. फ्रॉम एलटी पैनल्स देयर इज अ डाउनवर्ड एरो कमिंग टू डीबी, वेयर एज कैपेसिटर बैंक से एक एरो ऊपर जा रही है. तो कैपेसिटर बैंक से क्या होता है? पावर फैक्टर जो रहता है उसको मैनेज करता है कैपेसिटर बैंक. ठीक है. कैपेसिटर बैंक पावर को स्टोर कर लेता है, और वो पावर फैक्टर जब फ्लक्चुएट होता है तो वो एलटी पैनल से ऊपर की तरफ उस पावर को रिस्टोर करता है, ताकि द अमाउंट ऑफ इलेक्ट्रिसिटी वेस्ट नहीं हो जो हमको मिल रही है. अब एलटी पैनल से डीबी पे आया, बस डक्ट्स या केबल्स दोनों से आ सकता है. इन केस अगर लाइट चली गई तो यूपीएस से भी आ सकता है डीबी को. ठीक है. यूपीएस से एक एरो आ रही है, और फिर डीबी से लाइटिंग, पावर, ऑब्लिक प्रोसेस व्हाट्सएवर वो हो सकता है. अब ये देखिए नेक्स्ट इन लो वोल्टेज सिस्टम. लो वोल्टेज सिस्टम क्या होता? फायर डिटेक्शन एंड अलार्म सिस्टम, पब्लिक एड्रेस सिस्टम जिसको पीए बोलते, फिर एक्सेस कंट्रोल, डोर को ओपनिंग, डोर को क्लोजिंग, ये सब आपको मिलेगा. कभी जो कुछ ऑफिसेज रहते हैं उसमें एक्सेस कंट्रोल सिस्टम लगा होता है, कार्ड से ओपन होता है. देन सीसीटीवी एंड मॉनिटरिंग सिस्टम, बिल्डिंग सिक्योरिटी सिस्टम एंड बिल्डिंग मैनेजमेंट सिस्टम. ऑल दिस सिस्टम्स आर लो वोल्टेज सिस्टम्स. So basically, coordination between civil and MEP services is the most important and critical thing to be done for a successful project completion. See, we have to take care कि सिविल अपना काम कर रहा है, MEP अपना काम कर रहा है, उन्होंने अपना कर रहा है अपना, ऐसा नहीं. सिविल से कोऑर्डिनेशन इंपॉर्टेंट है. अगर सिविल से कोऑर्डिनेशन नहीं करे तो दोनों का काम गलत होता है. दैट्स वाई सिविल MEP coordination is the most important thing in MEP services. So basically it is advice for everyone that we have to coordinate with civil engineers. ऐसा नहीं कि हमारी एमईपी की अलग टीम है, हम अपना काम करते हैं, उन्होंने अपना काम करते हैं, ऐसा नहीं. वी हैव टू कोऑर्डिनेट. वी हैव टू आस्क देम दैट व्हेन आर वी गोइंग टू इंस्टॉल टाइल एंड व्हेन वी आर गोइंग टू डू थिंग्स बिफोर टाइल इंस्टॉलेशन, क्या हमारी एक्टिविटी है, क्या है. वी हैव टू टेक केयर ऑफ ऑल दिस थिंग्स. सो थैंक यू. दिस वाज द बेसिक पीपीटी, एंड सिंस द टाइम इज over, I would like to tell that if you have any kind of queries,
Hello, good evening
Jafar
all.
sir will talk.
Good evening all. This is Jafar here. So basically this is a introductory PPT. So don't think that you haven't gained anything. You might know all this thing already, as this is just only the basic thing about the services. So additionally, I wanted to tell you one thing that Akarida and Sayuk people are attending here offline with us. So 8 people are here and 14 you are attending online. Every time the same scenario will be, and this is just the introduction PPT. So this all topic we will discuss in detail in each session. So don't think that we have skipped all in hurry. So like in the next PPT, in the next section, we'll start with the fire pump room. So fire pump room will be dedicated section will be there for that. and we have all the data ready. So the next session will be on fire pump room, and as maybe आपका जो साइट्स है उस पे अगर कुछ आपको इमरजेंसी वर्क चल रहा है जिसके बारे में आपको मालूम नहीं है, सो यू कैन जस्ट इन्फॉर्म अस इन द ग्रुप, सो वी विल प्रिपेयर द पीपीटी एंड देन वी कैन डिस्कस इन द अपकमिंग सेशंस, और अदरवाइज देन वी विल यूज आवर ओन पीपीटीज एंड हम उसका हिसाब से ही आपको सेशन 1 by 1 देंगे। तो ये जस्ट इंट्रोडक्शन है। तो आपको इसके बाद इलेक्ट्रिकल में आपको पूरा एलटी साइट, एचटी साइट और डीजी सभी अलग अलग पीपीटी बना के हम एक्सप्लेन करने वाले हैं। तो इसमें तो सिर्फ इंट्रोडक्शन दिया, अगर कोई टॉपिक का नेम या सब टॉपिक मिस हो रहा है तो भी परेशानी का बात नहीं है, हम आपको पूरा सीक्वेंस से तब बताएंगे।
अभी वन मोर थिंग है कि अभी आप लोग को जैसा जाफर साहब बोले, आप लोग को जो भी टॉपिक पे आप लोग प्रेजेंटेशन चाहिए आप लोग ग्रुप में पोस्ट करो, हम लोग उसको बनाएंगे। बट नेक्स्ट प्रेजेंटेशन रहेगा फायर पंप रूम पे। और अभी किसी को भी ये पीपीटी पे कुछ भी क्वेश्चंस रहे ना, तो ऑलरेडी अभी अभी टाइम हो गया, आप लोग उसको ग्रुप में पोस्ट कर दो। जितना भी क्वेश्चन रहने दो, 100 नंबर ऑफ क्वेश्चन, नो प्रॉब्लम। वी विल रिप्लाई टू ईच एंड एवरी क्वेश्चन ऑफ ईच एंड एवरी इंडिविजुअल व्हाट्सोएवर। इस पीपीटी में कुछ भी अगर आप लोगों को डाउट है, आप लोग उसको नोट करके रात में, शाम में, कभी भी वो क्वेश्चन पोस्ट करो, विल रिप्लाई टू ईच एंड एवरी क्वेश्चंस।
Yeah, thank you for the given information.
Thank you
Okay,
so
sir.
much, sir.
Thank you. Thank you
Okay,
for
wait,
providing.
let us take the snapshot of the attendees. Wait.
मल्लिकार्जुन, शेयर
Malikarjun, can you take the snap? I am not able to take it.
Okay, I will do it now.
Malikarjun, can you share the recording of this particular session?
I will try.
Okay, try it. Okay, thank you.
Wait, people. I will take the screenshot.